I know there's a lot of people that probably haven't seen this video, but if you're a Kanye West fan, you know Donda West, rest in peace, Kanye West's mother. We've even had two great albums. If you had the stem player, you probably heard Donda 2, or if you're a pirate, you probably heard Donda 2. If you want to see the unboxing for the stem player, unless I'm going crazy, I know for sure I have a stem player, but I think we unboxed it on this channel. Check that out. But we always hear that it was the surgeon's fault, the reason that Donda West lost her life. A couple years ago, the surgeon did talk on an interview and explain how he was not the one to blame, that it was actually the cousin that was supposed to be looking after her that day, and he actually advised against it. I want to show you guys the footage and then we'll break it down a little bit more after. But for all us Kanye West fans, for those that haven't seen this, I wanted to share this with you guys. Subscribe to the channel. We're on that way to 10,000 subscribers. Like this video. Let me know down below though. Did you guys ever hear this part of the story before? Did you ever hear the surgeon's side? We did hear that Kanye West was going to drop an album a handful of years ago, and it had the surgeon's face as the album cover. We never got it. Another Kanye West album that we never got. There's already a handful of them. That's added to the list. But let me know, have you guys ever heard the other side? They always say there's two sides to every story. I wanted to show this for those that haven't heard his.
You're known as the doctor who killed Donda West.
I think I was set up as the fall guy.
Overnight, Dr. Jan Adams lost everything. How did things go south so quickly? He's the physician who performed surgery on Kanye West's mom. She died the next day. 8 years ago, Adams planned to tell his side of the story on Larry King Live. He shocked the audience when he abruptly walked off the set. Adams says minutes before the interview started, Kanye's lawyers told him not to talk. He believes Donda made a terrible mistake when she put Kanye's cousin, Stephen Scoggins, in charge of her aftercare. The physician says he wanted Donda to recover from the surgery at a medical facility, but he claims she insisted that her nephew, Stephen Scoggins, a nurse with a PhD in public health, care for her at her home.
What's Donda West's problem? Her nurse wasn't there. Her nurse was gone to a baby shower rather than taking care of his aunt.
Dr. Adams says
Wow, that's crazy. That's insane to even point the finger the other way. Also, I can see Donda West thinking, hey, family member has a PhD, family member is a nurse. Why have someone from the outside or me be out of the comfortability of my home and being at a recovery center? I know people that have got cosmetic surgery and they had to go to like recovery centers or at least be with somebody that can help them. And again, Donda West is a lot older at this time. Just a whole bunch of room for error.
Donda West was left lying flat on her back, causing her to choke to death.
This lady shouldn't be dead. All you had to do is sit her up. Every nurse on the planet knows that.
Scoggins has denied all Adams' allegations that he's to blame for her death, and the nursing board dismissed the complaint against him.
Watch Inside Edition for more of our exclusive interview with...
That's crazy too, how they just dismissed that against him. Like, hold on, how do you just dismiss that? Someone lost their life. It's not a regular complaint. Also, a family member. Did the family drop the issue? We've heard Kanye come for the surgeon a lot. We've heard Kanye speak about the surgeon, but I've never heard Kanye address his cousin. I've heard Kanye address one of his cousins over a stolen laptop that he had to pay $100,000 or something like that to get it back. And you know what kind of footage was on that laptop. We've heard of that before, but I've never heard about the cousin that was a nurse that was to blame for the death of Donda West. That is crazy information. Also, why did he walk off Larry King? Let's see if we can find that real quick.
Has surrendered his medical license. Adams is the plastic surgeon who performed several procedures on Kanye West's mother, who died after the surgery. Adams' decision to give up his license comes after California's medical board filed formal charges of wrongdoing against him. The charges stem from 2 DUI convictions in 2003 and 2006. The 58-year-old West died at this hospital one day after Adams performed a breast reduction, tummy tuck, and liposuction. An autopsy blamed heart disease coupled with complications from the surgery.
The risks of liposuction are sort of twofold.
In the past, Adams had made several television appearances as a plastic surgery expert. He also had his own show on the Discovery Health Channel. California's medical board says Adams will no longer be able to practice medicine anywhere in the state, but Adams can petition for reinstatement of his license in 3 years. He's currently serving a year in jail after pleading no contest to misdemeanor drunken driving last June.
Wow, hold on. That's a whole different curveball, brother. You talking about she suffocated for sitting on her back, but autopsy said it's complications as well as heart disease. Like, which one is it? You also had to surrender your license. The nurse board looked the other way against the cousin, but hold on, they made you drop your license because you didn't want to go against it. I didn't know that piece of the information. There's 3 sides of the story: his side, her side, and the truth. Like, hold on. You made it sound like it was so for sure. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know shorty choked on her back. Nah, that's crazy. It's so wild how people leave like important parts of the story always out. Can I put walks out on Larry King? 10 years ago, this footage, so hopefully we don't get this copywritten and we got to take it out, but let's see if we could watch this. He said that Kanye's lawyers gave him a call while he was on there. He had a Bluetooth in the ear or something and just got up mid-interview. Like, how did this work? Let's see what happened. I'm super curious. I don't remember this one. This one I don't remember.
What I really want to say is I want to thank you for this opportunity. Basically, come here to talk about things in the press that aren't accurate about me. But I have a tremendous amount of love and respect for the West family, and they've asked me not to go on. And I've said from the very beginning, I don't have a side in this. They are my side, and so I'm going to respect their wishes. And I'm going to apologize to you because I think I'm taking up your airtime. But I will not be on the show, and I will not discuss any of that. I'm going to honor their wishes, okay?
Meaning you won't answer any questions about
None.
anything?
None.
All right, then how will you ever answer questions? I mean, where does this go?
Well, I will
I'm
talk
not
with
mentioning
them.
Mrs. West.
I will talk with them. When they're comfortable, then I'll be comfortable. If they're never comfortable, then I'll never be comfortable. They are what's important. I said that from the start, and that's what I'll continue to honor.
Then just a few things having nothing to do with them. Don't you want to speak out? You don't want to?
No. I do not.
All right, but you came here to speak out.
That's correct. But I'm going to honor their wishes. You to honor.
Then just a few...
I ain't even gonna be mad at him. I ain't even gonna be mad. The way that he did alley-oop that, I don't know what pressure those lawyers put on him. Like, boy, you talk out there, I promise. You wouldn't even grab a bag of plastics. You have to grab paper going on after this. You gonna have to have paper bags going on after this. If you speak against Donda West on Larry King, like, what did those lawyers tell him? You know me. Again, Kanye West supporter goes without saying. Shout out to my man's Kenzie. He painted this. It's right next to my desk. We got this. We on a Kanye carpet right now. Like, brother, I feel like, what's that girl's name? Helga from Hey Arnold? That the Hey Arnold watermelon head in the closet.
It's so beautiful. A monument to my beloved.
It's getting to that extent. No more Kanye stuff. We only got like a couple things. We only got a couple things that's not involved with Drew. We also got a table we unboxed on this channel. If you want to see that, go check that out. I want to say we unboxed the carpet on this channel as well. We're off topic. His way of not answering was a good thing to say. The way he was like, yo, I'm trying to honor the family. That's there. If Kanye comes out tomorrow, he's like, yo, I want you to speak and say exactly what happened, I'll do just that. But if Kanye never wants me to speak, then I'll never speak. You can't be mad at that. I gotta honor that. As being a supporter of Mr. West, that you gotta honor that. You gotta honor that. Because if he wants him to speak, go ahead. And he would have told him, go ahead and do the interviews, talk. But if he says no, I don't want to hear it right now, or he's still going through emotional, West was going through a lot of things at this. He ended up making a lifelong beef with you'll never believe who. No, not Drake. Taylor Swift. Around this time, remember, Amber Rose said he drank a bottle of Henny onto the Grammys that day on the limousine. And he was super lit. The loss of his mother. And you guys remember when they were like, what would your mother say, Kanye? What would your mother say if she saw what you did to Taylor Swift yesterday? And that broke my heart, all jokes aside. My mom's still alive, but that broke my heart just putting myself in those shoes.
I immediately knew in this situation that it was wrong and it wasn't a spectacle or just, it's actually someone's emotions, that I stepped on. And it was rude, period. And, I'd like to be able to apologize to her in person. And, I wanted to.
Let me ask something. I was fortunate enough to meet your mom and talk with your mom a number of years ago. What do you think she would have said about this? Okay. Would she be disappointed in this? Would she give you a lecture?
Yeah.
And hearing Dear Mama after that always brings a tear to my eye. You're not even living close to my mom brings a tear. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know down below though how you feel about all this. Do you think we'll ever hear from Dr. Jan Adams? Or this is where it ends? He did do the other one blaming the cousin. How did he turn? I don't know. I kind of just remember that right now. Like, hold on. How did we go from we're not speaking until Kanye says it cool? Oh, I know he got tight when Kanye put the mugshot as the album. Remember that? Made like line. Let me see if we can find one quick thing. Sir, what Dr. Jan Adams, maybe, and the rapper.
And this is why
the album was gonna call Love Everyone. All right, that's it. And the album was gonna be the mugshot of the surgeon. And I guess for the DUI, he doesn't cover it though. We just see people talking about it. But yeah, the album never came out. It was just a huge rumor that it was gonna happen. We seen the text messages. It looks like there's different people that did the stories on it. So if you want to go check that out more in detail, go check that out. We gotta talk about this Pop Smoke, man. We gotta talk about this Pop Smoke. It is wild. I don't even know how to feel. The kid does sound, but man, that's
you never saw.
Let's jump into that right now. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below how you feel about all this. Is this new information to you, or did you already know about this? If so, is there more that I might have missed that I should go back and check? Let me know down below. We're on that way to 10,000 subscribers.